What's up? My name is Brian. I sing in Knocked Loose, and I'm blowing it up on Capital Chaos TV.
Point the finger. Reject the blame. I call out for help, but I will never.
This is Empire with Capital Chaos TV at Van's Warp Tour in Shoreline. I'm sitting with Brian of Knocked Loose. It is their first time playing Warped, so we're going to check in and find out everything there is to know about this band. So tell me, how are you feeling today now that it's like towards the end?
I'm feeling good. The weather today is amazing, so that definitely helped pick up my spirits. The weather today is amazing, so it definitely helped put things in a better mood. I'm definitely shot because we've been out here for so long. This is the longest tour we've ever done, but I'm very happy to be in California. So at least we're gonna end it on a high note.
That's what's up, dude. So where are you guys from? Tell me a little bit about your band and how it started.
We're from Oldham County, Kentucky. It's right outside of Louisville, Kentucky. We started in 2013, just playing local shows and writing music at our guitar player's house. And we didn't start touring until I would say 2015. And once we got our own means of transportation, we just haven't really stopped touring since. We just love being on the road. I think our first year of having a van, we were on the road for 10 months out of the year. And that's just always kind of been the motto, is just go in and never stop going in.
So you guys must be pretty close then as a band. Does everyone you guys do things outside of music, or?
Well, it's funny because we spend so much time together, but then honestly when we're home we all hang out a lot together too. We are all very close friends, and I would say me, our bass player, and our guitar player Kevin and Isaac, we hang out at Isaac's house every day. So we'll be out with him for a month, 2 months, and then go home, and the next day I'm what's up, what are y'all doing, let's hang out. So yeah, I would say that we are very close. And this is all of our first touring bands ever, so we've gotten to experience a lot of things with each other that we hadn't before this, so I think that obviously brought us a lot closer as well.
Yeah, anytime you put a bunch of people in a tiny little space, you're going to get to know everything about each other. All right, so tell me, what can I expect if I'm going to see your band perform for the first time? What will I take away?
Just energy. Just I think the only basic goal for our live show is to just be as energetic as possible consistently throughout the show, so that as soon as we start, it's just in your face until the very end. So that's what I hope people get away from it. It's just entertaining, adrenaline, energetic, stuff like that.
So since you've started out doing local shows and now you're doing the big stuff, if you had your choice between a small intimate room with people that were all into it and moshing, or a giant arena full of people that weren't even moving their head, which would you rather have?
Small intimate room every time. Yeah, that's kind of what we come from, going on tours and not knowing if we're about to play a house or just a little shotgun bar. And obviously this is amazing, being able to play Warped Tour and being able to be exposed to so many kids that wouldn't have heard of us otherwise, and getting to see we've probably played on Warped Tour, played in front of more people than we had ever played before in front of at a club show. So it's definitely just as cool, but in a completely different way. But just the hardcore kid in me loves the club show, loves the small intimate low stage, everybody's going crazy.
So which hardcore bands on the tour up this year have you really gotten to rock out to? I just saw Sick of It All, and that was freaking awesome.
Yeah, Sick of It All, obviously they're legends. Hatebreed, our good friends in Stick to Your Guns. They're probably one of my favorite bands to watch, just because they're just so good at what they do. I would say those three. Yeah, I could go on forever. There's a ton of bands on the tour that are really, really good, and then there's a lot of new bands that I found on the tour that I didn't know about beforehand. But if I could just top it at those three, that's.
Right on. All right, cool, dude. So you guys go ahead and find these guys online. Check them out. You'll be done with Warped soon, and then we'll be able to find you.
Our next tour is in September. We're doing a full Canada with Every Time I Die, and then November we're doing Europe and the UK with Every Time I Die as well, and then we're also doing some more stuff here and there. So,
Dude, I literally just saw them Tuesday in Sacramento. It was one of the. I love those guys. They're freaking amazing. How stoked are you? How'd that happen?
well, we toured with them in February and March of this year, and they've been one of my favorite bands since I was like in middle school. So like it was like being able to call them my friends is like still so weird to me. Like, and the tour went extremely well, and they were just like, hey, here's this offer and here's this offer, and like, so now we're just kind of touring with them for the rest of the year kind of thing, and like I'm very, very excited about it.
That's rad.
Point the finger. Reject the blame. I call out for help, but I will never